Is no doubt struggling, but various sectors are doing what they can to recover after COVID-induced slowdown. One such space is the property sector. And to help you connect with some great deals and opportunities for investment, the Nation Media Group's 254 Realty Expo is back, and it's on today and tomorrow at the Sarit Center Mall in Nairobi. Dan Wangi is there live. Is this the best time for anyone to invest in property if they're able to? Are the options off plan? What's out there for prospective owners?
Well, Mark, you do have some insight, it seems. I'm sure you've umeshika kaburoti, as they say somewhere, because from how you're speaking, you have some insight. And we shall be getting a bit of that in about a minute. But just to let you know, this is the 254 Realty Expo by the Nation Media Group. And a number of different exhibitors have set up their stalls here just to let people come and interact with them and get the sense of what exactly is happening here and what they have to offer, especially in this pandemic time. And so just to get a bit more of the sense of what's happening, we're having a number of people who are coming into the different stores, getting information and hopefully locking down some deals, locking down on getting some piece of land, to get some houses, and name it. So this is an investment that many are looking at, because people realize in this time when your pocket is a bit more echoing, it becomes a bit more difficult for you to actually afford a home. So what options are there? And so we'll just begin, just get a sense of it further. We'll begin with the Habuland properties. I'm going to be speaking to Francis Waweru, who's the sales manager, to quickly tell us, Francis, you deal in land, and right now, people's pockets are fairly empty. Yeah. First of all, are the land prices much lower than they were before?
At the moment, the land prices are much lower than what they were before. That's because of the effects of COVID-19.
Do you have an idea of what percentage?
Yeah, of course. Mostly they are falling with around 10% or so.
Okay. And so for someone who feels that they want to buy land and either they lost their jobs, so maybe they're working on savings, or they have been slashed in terms of salaries, what options are there to help people still acquire this land to build or otherwise?
We have various options that are there. We allow people to invest with small amounts. Like we have money wallets. If you come to our offices, we allow deposit of from around 50,000 all the way to any amount you can make. From 10,000, you can put in your money there, and from there we will open a money wallet for you until when you reach the required deposit, and we give you a plot for that. And from there, you are allowed to pay within 6 months.
Okay, and my colleague is asking, Mark Masai just asked, is this the best time for people to invest in land, or should they wait a bit?
This is the right time to invest in land. In fact, if anybody wants to invest in land, the time is now. Because in future, once we are done with this COVID thing, things are going to go very high, and land prices are going to shoot up. Currently, I think this is the right time to invest.
Okay, thank you very much, Francis. And now we've come from the land, so now we are going to be looking at the houses, and we're going to be speaking to Hanan Mohammed, who's the customer relations manager at Delta Properties. And Hanan, just to begin, the same thing I've asked Francis, are the prices any better right now in terms of houses? Are we seeing, we've seen in the reports, but from where you stand, who's on the ground, person who's on the ground, what are the prices like?
Actually, the prices have reduced, making it easier for people to actually do investments currently.
Okay. And when we think about people buying houses and, against the COVID time, and we are having people with less income, what options are there for someone who has less than what they had to still get to buy a house?
Okay, so for us, first of all, we're offering an 8-year payment plan with 0% interest. So you'll find that maybe you want to be a homeowner, and maybe your salary has been slashed and everything. So we actually give you the option to pay in installments. So first of all, we ask a deposit of at least 20%. And then during the construction, you're required to pay 50% divided by the construction period. So you'll find yourself paying at least almost 200,000. And the balance you pay once you move into the house. It's more like rent to own.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just quickly, what are you doing as Delta Properties to ensure that you don't find your clients getting caught up in the whole debacle that has become off-plan construction and home ownership?
Okay, so for us mostly is like we plan ahead. It's more like being 2 steps ahead. So we make sure we have all the capital that we need. We also do a background research on the land that we actually want to construct. Okay. So we make sure that once we start, there's no stopping.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Hanan. That is Hanan Mohammed, the Customer Relations Manager at Delta Properties. And now, just to bring this to a close, we are going to be speaking to the conveners of this event, this setting, this expo, and that is the Nation Media Group, which is acting as a platform for you to learn more and connect with the different people who can actually give you good deals. And I'll now invite James Sogoti, who's the General Manager Commercial at Nation Media Group. Sogoti, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Maybe just a brief, it's been a while since we had this and because of the COVID-19 pandemic altogether. What are we targeting now? How is it looking as we get back into it? Are we seeing that appetite for people to invest, or what's the outlook?
Thank you very much, Dan. This is a great opportunity for property, anyone who is looking for property out there. NMG has been doing this. This is the 6th edition. And what we find is there's really interesting, and there's interest, and people want to come back and, sample out what properties are there, what best deals are there, what special offers are there. This being Black Friday as well. This is one of NMG's agenda, to really deliver solutions for SMEs and empower the SMEs. So this is part of our conversation, to really deliver housing to our Kenyans, deliver great deals in terms of land, and all those solutions. So yeah, it's interesting and it's getting better.
Okay.
I would say.
So what's your call to action to those who are watching and with this event here?
And our call to action as NMG is really come get deals. There are special deals that are available here. There are different partners that we have, and please come and sample out. If you had a plan for the year 2020 to get a property, this is the time. If you have a plan for 2021 to get a property, this is the time. So this is the place. This is the only property expo that's going on. So I would like to invite Kenyans to come enjoy, because we have an opportunity for you, for everyone.
Okay.
Thank you
very much, James Sogoti. And Mark, you've had it. This is the time to invest. If you've not gotten your broti, this is the time. If you want to get that house, this is the time, depending on your resources. But then again, they say they've got different options and different facilities that can allow you, from the different people who are here, different organizations, to ensure that you can still access, be able to buy the land or the house that you want to have. And so maybe I'll be doing that just now, but this is the time for me to hand back to Mark Masai.